How's it going, YouTube? That Weird Collector here with this 3-pack of Universe Scouts, and I just realized the camera's way too close. Alright. So first off, we have this little jungle planet guy called Repungus. A little mini scattershot from Earth. And from Speed Planet, this Ransack GTS. While I look at the package to tell you his name. Nice gold paint apps. So, for some reason, green. I guess, even though green is the jungle planet. Yes, they are Cybertron molds. So, blue Cyberplanet key, green Cyberplanet key, red Cyberplanet key. And the packaging. Up there it says 25th anniversary for Transformers. Transformers Universe. 3-pack. Warriors from 3 worlds. Robots in disguise. To the top. Universe. Ransack. Scattershot. And Repungus. Warriors from 3 different worlds. And on the bottom, also things available in Universe. Sideswipe, Galvatron. That Galvatron's too small for me. And on the back, you got your tech specs, your obligatory product shots, your bio that says fighters from 3 worlds face off to decide the fate of Cybertron and the rest of the universe. 2 heroic Autobots join forces to battle against the Decepticons. Ransack GTS, on the other hand, uses every dirty trick to destroy his enemies. There you go. And that's about it for the packaging. First off, Scattershot, who, yes, was actually in the show. It's a cool little tank thing. I mean, he's got what looks like windshields. He's got tank treads, which are faux tank treads because it's just a wheel there. And he's got a giant ass weapon on the back. And if you pop this off of its port, you can move the turret 360. This is more about Scattershot than me. So he does fire their push missiles. They are properly crappy missiles. Properly crap missiles. There's your missile. And now, Cyber Key Power. You ready for this? Missile Rack. Yeah, that's not very impressive, but it still functions. Now to transform him, you are going to fold down the legs like so. I just noticed the Autobot symbol. I'm sorry. Flip the foot down. Flip the tank treads in. And then fold the shoulders out and back, so they're like so. And then look, there's his head. Fold this down. Fold the shoulders down. This does not peg in anywhere, but it's pretty solid, you say. Flip the gun up, and then flip these wheels however you want. I flip them like so. They're on ball joints, so it doesn't matter. And there's your little Scattershot. He looks pretty cool. I mean, he looks like Scattershot, definitely. I'm glad I have him in my collection. This is his gun. You can peg it in his hand, and there is his Autobot symbol. Articulation-wise, head can move 360. Shoulder has this kind of joint, and this kind of joint, and then a ball-jointed wheel, then a hinge at the bicep, then a ball-jointed elbow, and then this outward leg movement, hinge in, and toe movement. Very basic, very Legends class. But, Cyber Key Power! Nice blue or cyber key. Still works. Still looks crap, in my opinion. I think this would be better as a blunt object. I mean, can you imagine him clobbering you with this? Like that? If that's not overcompensation, I don't know what is. Where'd the other one go? I don't know, but that's what it looks like. Scattershot. In my opinion, the better of this trio. Next is Ransack GTS. He's a motorcycle. He does roll. Not very well. But, honestly, I don't have any other motorcycles. The only thing I do have is not technically a Transformer. Well, it is and it isn't. Is this blue thing. Don't mind this piece. But the only reason... Now I know the only reason I bought this was because it resembled RC. Packaging. And the empty. Here's the packaging. Moto Transform. Motorcycle Fighters. It's a knockoff. But look, there are no instructions. They're just 3 vehicles, 3 robots. And yes, at $2. But what's hilarious, these guys transform almost exactly the same. I'll do one, and then do the other. But he has a nice amount of gold. You're going to, Cyber Key gimmick. Cyber Key Power! Stick it in the front here, which you can't see. And it goes ch-ch-ch, which looks properly crap in vehicle mode. It looks somewhat better in robot mode. But you pop that off. What? Parts forming? It's a Legend class toy. What are you going to do? And then take here, separate the legs, fold up the wheels, fold down the heel spurs, or those little bits so he can stand. Then fold the torso down like so. Fold the arms down. Fold this wheel sideways, because that's what the instruction shows. Fold the arms down. Fold this flap all the way down to reveal his head and his Decepticon symbol. Check out that face sculpt. All smug and sure of himself. Yeah, he has a smirk on his face. I'd like to wipe that smirk off his face. Oh, and Blunk. He's so crappy that this piece just popped off. And how the heck do I get it back on? There we go. Properly crap. I mean, his shoulders on a hinge. All that movement. Ball jointed elbow. Ball jointed hips, but waist joint. Ball jointed hips. Ball jointed knees. And the his heels like to fold back in on himself. Oh, and the wheels have are on a hinge for transformation. But so there's that guy, and he does have a spec for light piping, but his eyes are painted over in gold. And oh, his gimmick, it's a gun. You peg it in there, and then cyber key power. Swoop blam. Overcompensation rifle. FTW. He's there. And then this thing. This is hilarious. Transforms almost exactly the same. This is the kickstand. Forms the weapon. Hey, look at that. And then fold. The only difference is fold these panels up. But then look. Fold the legs down. Split them apart. Fold the foot down. If you can even call it a foot. You want to fold this torso and peg it back in. But this thing's properly crap. I mean, look, it's got no feet. It's just got split tires for feet. He can't stand up. God, I thought it was an RC until I played with it. Split this in half. How familiar. The gas tank and the seat becomes the arms and shoulder pads. Fold down the arms, if you can see, and then fold back a splotch of paint that they call his face. Holy crap, is this thing friggin' butt ugly. I mean, this guy's a legend, and he does all the same things, but better. He has proper feet. His wheels hinge up. He even has articulation. Speaking of articulation, elbow, shoulder, leg. So, elbow, bicep, shoulder, leg. I mean, this thing doesn't even have a true face with eyes. God. Look at that thing. And speck of gold, I guess. But, where's that crap packaging? Check out the blue one. Check out how many freaking stickers. Look at how many stickers are on that the toy doesn't actually have. Oh God. Could only be worse if this thing actually gave me herpes. And his gun. It's just blatantly his exhaust pipes. Oh, I hate that so much. Get this piece of shit out of my face. This guy. Properly crap, but still kind of cool. And last but not least, the weirdest thing is Rapungus, who is, I guess, a T-Rex with a giant back fin that's not suspicious in the least. Detail-wise, he's pretty nice. He's got lots of mechanical details, lots of molded stuff on the neck, even some paint apps under it. Articulation in this mode, his legs can go all the way because it's proper Beast Wars transformation or Jungle Planet, whatever. Funny thing is, tail is articulated in 3 spots. I almost said 4. I thought it was 4. hinge, 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 and hinge, and it detaches. What? Parts forming? Oh, shut up. That's 3 times now. Can you not give it a rest? Now for gimmick. Cyber key power. Are you ready for this? Yep. A blade comes out of his back fin. It's spring-loaded blade. That's so retarded. Like, good God. Now transformation, and you cannot be ready for this robot mode. Tail comes off. Legs fold down. Hip. Here's a new thing. Hip fold out. Not new. It's the exact same on the motorcycle dude, who I will just call the motorcycle dude. And then head splits in half with the magic of part leprosy. Arms. I'm not joking. You want to fold them up till about that far. Other one. And then you want to fold them down. Fold them down. And then fold these bits down. And fold the back piece up. And there's your freaky robot mode. It doesn't even have a face! Good God, man! What were they doing when they designed this thing? Like, he has a freaking fish head that was his back fin in Dino mode. Oh, and he's an Autobot. He's an Autobot. But God, what were they thinking? Now, articulation-wise, his shoulders are on ball joints. He has wrist motion. He has a hinge. He has a double hinge because then he can go. He can bite some things. He has shoulder. He has that movement. He has these claws still move. I'm not good at things being on camera. Sorry. Hips. Forward and backwards. In and out. Knee hinge. Double hinge. Like, look how many hinges this has. Every screw right there, so 1, 2, 3 hinges on his leg just to compress into Dino mode. And then this little back piece is on a hinge. Speaking of nothing at all, this becomes a power mace, according to the box. You plug it in right there in that little hole on either hand. I like this hand just because I'm weird like that. I'm left-handed in real life. Not real life, but I'm left-handed, so I like sticking, and that just fell out. Sticking things in robots' right hands. But it still has the 3 points of articulation on it. But there's your mace. Second, he gets a silver. He'd get the gold if he had a proper robot head and better hands. But yes, winner by character development. Wow, that went way too long. But I think that wraps up video number 48. Thank you for watching. If you have been watching, if this is your first time, sorry. That's all I can say. But please keep watching. Thank you. Keep calm and stay nerdy, people.